Well, folks, here it is. I'll see if my camera wants to work right. Oh, it is what it is. Today is January 8th, or July 8th. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said January. Oh, I'm already trying to skip up the years. It is July 8th. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, right about 70 degrees. Beautiful, beautiful sunny skies. If you guys can see behind me, a few clouds here and there. But yesterday, day before, we did a video on the Bellingham Police Department. We did a run over there. It actually a lot better than I expected it to go. However, today, 2 days later, we're going to try and see what happens over here at the Whatcom County Sheriff's Department. Now, the Whatcom County Sheriff's Department is also part and parcel with the Whatcom County Jail. I'll show that here shortly. But apparently the sheriff's office works out of the jail, so to speak, all right here within the Whatcom County Courthouse. Now, today's going to be the fun part of just seeing whether or not they honor and respect our rights to take video in publicly accessible areas from a public point. Sheriff's Department and I have got history here, so hopefully that doesn't get tainted, because I'm going to come into this one with complete open perspective. And we're just going to see what happens. Once again, San Joaquin Valley Transparency. This one out to you, brother. High Desert Community Watch, as well as Amagansett Press. So I guess we will see where this leads us today. Let's take a look. Now, as you can see here, the Whatcom County Sheriff's vehicle, very clearly identified, or clearly marked. But there's a handful of vehicles back here that, however, are not marked. One in particular I can see, no tag, the tag's like a normal vehicle. However, it is a cage unit. It is, in fact, a law enforcement vehicle. Because typically, as you would see, the XMT here's one of the Suburbans, also got the exempt tag on it, but also very clearly unmarked. It does have lights, as you can see those right there in the window. There's a couple of them right down here in the grill. That vehicle looks like just a personal vehicle. But authorized police parking only. Doesn't say anything about pedestrians, about walking through. Down here on the ground, they've got it painted short-term LE parking, or law enforcement parking. See, and here's another one of those unmarked units. Looks like even the birds agree with it. I'm gonna take a dump on it. I got a bus parking here. But this one, employee reserved parking only. Unauthorized vehicles will be towed at owner's expense. Courthouse use only. No library parking, no museum parking, no downtown business parking. Violators will be ticketed. Courthouse use only. So, this area is designed for courthouse parking. So here's a vehicle with no front license plate. If I'm not mistaken, I think that one actually has Washington tag on it. If that's got a Washington tag on it, well, then it's a unmarked or illegally marked vehicle. Illegally tagged vehicle. Because Washington, yes, it is. So, reserved law enforcement parking only. So, Bravo, Zulu, Alpha, 8582. Tags expired. So, expired tag. April of 2022. The very same vehicle. We shall note, no front license plate. How interesting is that? So whoever's car it is, it's improperly marked or tagged. That's a state use or city or county use vehicle. Exempt tags. So again, I'm not seeing any signage of this, just a blank spot on the wall. That one down there didn't say anything about unauthorized personnel. During any time that you need to vote, folks, right there across from the courthouse, there's an official ballot drop box. So, these vehicles here that are supposed to be police vehicles, as that says, reserved law enforcement, and they can't even enforce their own laws. So, hello. So here you have completely unmarked. Alpha Romeo Whiskey 0903. And you can clearly see the cage back there. There's lights there. There. There's actually lights there and there. Of course, being a police vehicle, the lights alternate, they strobe. But again, illegal use, if that's what they're using it for. That vehicle cannot be used for traffic. As, say, this vehicle, very clearly marked. Interesting, huh? Oh, hey, look. A cracked windshield, that one. Better get that taken care of. They're not as above the law as they seem to think they are. So, oh, look at that. There we go. Oh, two deputies. Oh, look. We've got BPD going that way. But there's your county jail, the entrance to the jail. We'll mosey over there shortly. Let's see what happens with this. Oh, we're gonna come over a little closer. More short term. Might even engage them and ask them as to the unmarked unit. As clearly not. So, with that being said, really just bothers me that our law enforcement today seem to think that they're above the law versus yeah, we'll let them walk for now. Camera back around. There we go. Me and my fat fingers about to drop the phone here. So, again, we'll just mosey around. So over here across the street you got the post office, which another time for another place. That was, if you're homeless or whatever, you get indigent mail or whatever, mail comes to you, you don't have an address, you can actually have it sent here and they have a place for you to come pick it up. But apparently the sheriff's department is down here. This must be the offices of the sheriff's department. Yes, they even have a sheriff's office, disabled access, north end of building off Lottie Street, sorry. So, stairs there, stairs here. So, let's see. Services at this entrance. Get your concealed pistols license, CPL. Copies of police reports, background checks, property and evidence pickup. Must have an appointment, however, to pick up property. No fingerprint services are done at this time. So that's in. Whoops, that's in this entrance. This here, they have a sign. It says services next door. General information reception, the sex offender registration, report a crime, your civil division for process service, eviction, writ of restitution, and sheriff sales. No, we're selling sheriffs now. Here, this says Whatcom County Sheriff's Office, constructed in 1989. Gives you a list of the council members, the architect. Let's see if I'm doing this from street level, folks, so just be forewarned. I haven't decided to go down there just yet. However, on this side, a little sign on the other entrance that would identify that. The hours for the sheriff's office, 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. So you get your deliveries, your CBL appointments next door. Services available on the other side that we just went over. That is a smoke-free zone. Smoking within 25 feet. Now, inside of this area, this is where the cars go when they book somebody into the jail. Also where the transports go when they're inmates going from the jail to the prison, or to the prisons. They're all transported in and out of this. Now, this county jail, on dates of transport, they will shut off all forms of communication via electronics, like the phone, the pay phones, all that. You can't even call your attorney for like 3 to 4 hours after a transport leaves out at like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Now, windows up there, all them windows, those are jail cells. These bigger windows are more for like the day areas for the inmates who are housed in there. Now, cars go in back over the other side, and then they exit out of this door. Looks like there's a sheriff's vehicle in there. So, coming around, this is handicap entrance for sheriff's office down the alleyway on the right side. This is also juvenile detention after hours access. So if you go down and go this way, there is another bay door. In fact, actually, I just walk down here. Seems that we can. I see there's a camera. Not that we care. So here it says for the sheriff's office handicap entrance. Evening, weekend, holiday access. There's your entrance to go to the juvenile detention center to go see your loved ones that may be locked up. But for handicap access for the sheriff's department, there it is. There's a call button there on the side. That's where the police cars would go, or probation officers, or whoever, to allow inmates, or to take inmates into juvenile detention center. Looks like we have an office with open windows. Don't know whose office that is. Don't care. Sheriff's office, vehicle parking only, and that designated spot. This looks like one of our unmarked cars that was over there by the police department the other day. Oh, looky there. Bird told him what's up there too. This one's not actually a cage vehicle, but it is a police vehicle nonetheless. I think that was a delivery entrance. Afternoon.
Howdy.
Loading zone, 30-minute limit, vendor parking by permit. ADA permit parking, 4-hour limit. Now, I love this. Freaking courthouse is awesome as far as their design. There is, says the passport offices are closed right now, but there's an information display in there. I'll mosey on around. Now, over here, across the way, this is Whatcom County City Hall. That's the City Hall building on the other side of those trees. There's one of our mail trucks. One of these days we may get over there and do a walkthrough of the county offices. Drop payment for your, I believe, tickets or anything like that. Disability access to the courthouse is on the other side. I do have a wheelchair ramp here, but there's no, oddly, there's no wheelchair ramp on this entrance here. Your juvenile detention center is way up there, where those lights are up top, up high up there. That's where you would find the juvenile detention. In the meantime, look at the beautiful design of that. See, this is right. They don't want people sitting in there, so they got the windows up high enough that they can't be, just looked through. And today, the flag is flying at half-mast. I haven't looked that up yet to figure out why they're flying half-mast. Oh, I love the architecture here. I'll back this out so people can see. Sorry if this is slow. Far back as my camera will go, standing as close as I am. I love the architecture all the way up. We'll go back to our normal zoom. Over here across the way, this is the county library. The county library is actually a pretty good sized building inside. A lot of good reading there. How do?
How you doing?
Oh, I'm getting there.
Beautiful day out, isn't it?
Yes, it is. So this is Dawn Redwood. I'll pause it here if you guys want to read that. That is actually this. Is actually in reference to this big, beautiful tree right here. Yeah, just for information purposes here. Put it back up one more time. Like I said, if you're interested in reading about it, go ahead and pause and take a take a moment and read it. And if you're interested in the history of it. So for a handicapped entrance to the courthouse, this is where one would go. Right through those doors. This little bench here was placed here in memory of Deputy Matt Herzog. End of watch, September 13th, 2001. I don't know the history behind him. I think I've heard about it before, but I can't speak about it because I'm not 100% sure and do not want to give false information. So this says possession of guns or any other weapons in this building is prohibited. Prohibition also applies to holders of concealed weapons permits. There are lock boxes available for that purpose. This is an employee access, so we're not going through there. For our global war on terrorism, let's see, there are Jonathan J. Santos, Aaron S. Amat, I hope I said that right, Daniel B. Bartel. You got your honor roll, memory of those who made the supreme sacrifice during World War II. Looks like they've even got Korean War on there. And here you have one for soldiers who fought during Vietnam. Well, for those of you who ride a bicycle, there's a place for your bicycles. I'm not sure if we had a Karen here to call the police on us because, oh my God, we're filming public courthouse. Oh, there went our unmarked cruiser, looks like. For those of you who wish to go see any of your loved ones at the jail, friends or loved ones or whatever, that section of the bus stop, that is for smokers. But you would go down here, and the jail entrance is down that way. Let's cross over here. A legal crosswalk. Which I find kind of funny. You figure that a legal crosswalk would not be right here between two handicap spots, but it is. So we'll use it. Oh, isn't that funny? A fully unmarked cruiser is gone, folks. There was another vehicle right there, and we missed him leaving. Patrol Unit 6274, they showed up. The deputy couldn't figure out how to park, so he come over here and parked his nose in. But again, see, these vehicles are marked pretty well. This unit here, looks like they left their computer open a bit, but not enough to see anything if there is anything to see. This truck driver here that's pulling out, I'm willing to bet you he was bringing in some mail. Looking at the numbers on the trailer, I would pretty well be safe to assume that's probably what he was there to do. And he came out of that back entrance there. Oh, hey, we almost witnessed a wreck. Green Bronco about caught that silver car. Well, so far, folks, been pretty uneventful. It looks like they understand and honor our rights to record in public from publicly accessible areas. But Bullguard is put in there pretty damn well. Almost looks like some kind of stuffing or something in the back of this thing. Oh well, there it is, what it is. Seems we've been here for about a little over 30 minutes. It doesn't appear that we should have any trouble. So if you guys want to come up to Whatcom County, Bellingham, anywhere, do some filming, know that they seem to respect that. The building right there that you see off in the distance is known as the Bellingham Towers. Let me tell you something. I've been up top of that building years ago when I was a kid. You gotta talk about a cool building. It definitely was something else. So, anyway, folks, I guess we'll wrap this one up for now. Move on and see what else is there. So, coming to you folks from Bellingham, Washington, the Whatcom County Sheriff's Department. I guess we'll say for now, that is the Whatcom County Courthouse, Whatcom County Jail, and the Sheriff's Department back there, over on that side of me. So, but for now, signing off. Enjoy.